Hi, my name is Ted Tessman, and today I'm going to talk to you about the XB2 Steering Rack and how it works with the different configurations, and kind of explain on what those different configurations do on the track. So in the manual, when you're building the car, they give you two options to build it as. One they call a carpet version, and one is a dirt version. And I don't like to think about it like that. I like to think more aggressive steering or less aggressive steering. The dirt rack is the less aggressive steering, and the carpet rack is more aggressive steering. Sometimes on different track layouts or different surfaces, even when I'm on carpet or dirt, sometimes I'll use the more aggressive steering rack on dirt, and sometimes I'll use the less aggressive steering rack on carpet, and vice versa. It really depends on the grip level, the track speed and layout, and how technical it is. So what these steering racks do is they control the amount of Ackerman that you get, and by Ackerman is when the wheels are turned. The inside wheel always turns the same because the steering block bottoms out on the C-hub. It controls the outside wheel and how much it turns, depending on which way the rack is or how many spacers. The more Ackerman, which is confusing to people because that means the outside wheel even turns less. The more Ackerman you have, less outside wheel turning. Less Ackerman means that outside wheel will turn more. And the more Ackerman you get, the less steering it'll have. The less Ackerman, the more steering you'll have. So we'll start with the dirt rack first. This is the dirt configuration, which again I like to call the less aggressive steering configuration. Between these two racks, they're both the same parts, it's just how you assemble them. So over here you see the more ball studs I have here, the 3mm ball stud. That is the least amount of steering, the most amount of Ackerman. So that's for the stock configuration with the plastic parts. In the dirt configuration, you'll want to have a maximum of 3mm here. X-Ray does make an aluminum version of this steering plate that you can move to 4mm, and that will be the same as 3mm on here. It's just this piece is thinner, so you need 4mm instead of 3mm. So then, as you take washers out of here, it will decrease the Ackerman and make the steering a little bit more aggressive every millimeter you go, to where over here you see there's 0. So this, in the dirt configuration, or the less aggressive steering configuration, this is the most aggressive you can have in this configuration. So the next step after you get here, if you want even more steering yet, you'll go to the carpet or more aggressive steering rack, which, as you can see, these ball studs are facing the opposite direction. So this gives less Ackerman yet, more aggressive steering, and then as you put spacers behind this ball stud, moving it forward, millimeter by millimeter, you're going to increase your steering. So in conclusion, these steering racks basically just change the amount of steering you have. Don't get hung up on the carpet or dirt wording of the steering racks. Just try to tune your car to the track conditions that you are running on and how you like your car to feel. Just whether you need a couple spacers on whichever one to get it perfect, that's fine. It's just try to experiment with it yourself so you get a good on-track feel and you know for yourself what it does. So get out on the track with your car, have some fun with it. Don't be afraid to experiment with these two style racks to try and get the exact feel you want. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask on my Facebook page, and thanks for watching.